Another unexpected film punches above its weight and delivers an energetic action-adventure piece with likable characters and a clear distinction between the heroes and the villains. Masters of the Universe came out of the blue for me. I had not seen any of the cartoon renditions. I hadn't read any comics, and I'd only seen one trailer a few months back. I didn't know what to expect really, other than the sort of MCU-ish feel the trailer gave off, which isn't a great selling point these days for me. I mean, the MCU does put out a good film every now and then, but since Infinity War, it's been sort of a fish out of water. But anyway, Masters of the Universe opens up with a short, concise exposition which establishes the world of Eternia and the main character, Adam, later He-Man, who flees to Earth with the Sword of Power to escape the clutches of Skeletor. Adam grew up on Earth without his family. He works a mundane HR job, and his only goal in life is to find the Sword of Power and return to Eternia to defeat Skeletor. I think the film does a great job in establishing everything the audience needs to know. As someone unfamiliar with the IP, I was caught up pretty quickly and felt like I had a good grasp on what was going on, and looking at other people's takes on the film, it seemed to pay homage to the original cartoons on a few occasions, which I'm sure fans of the franchise would really appreciate. I love that this film doesn't take itself too seriously, but it also does well to avoid becoming a self-parody, a balance that a lot of modern films struggle with. When a scene is supposed to be serious, it generally allows the scene to be serious. It has humor, but doesn't constantly undercut its own dramatic moments with jokes, like you may have seen in Thor: Love and Thunder. It's a very entertaining film. Although a little bit slow in the beginning, which a lot of people have mentioned, it kept me entertained throughout the whole thing. From the beginning, Adam was a small, weak kid whose stern and demanding father left him feeling unwanted and unloved. This was the foundation of the rest of Adam's character, which was consumed by self-doubt and uncertainty. Adam was contrasted by Tila, the daughter of the King's Guard, who was hardened by the failure of her father, Idris Elba's character Duncan, and grew up to be a fierce warrior. Duncan's character rounded out the trio of main characters that led the film through all its beats. Having failed to protect the king during the attack of Skeletor, Duncan devolved into a drunken ex-soldier with nothing to show but the assistance of a former warbot turned maid. The film really starts to take off when Adam, reunited with the Sword of Power and facing imminent death, speaks the phrase which unlocks the sword's power and transforms him into Eternia's new champion, or He-Man. He then faces off with Skeletor and his sorceress evil-lyn to save his imprisoned father, which ends in the death of his father, but not before he finds his resolution. In his father's dying moments, he finds the approval he had always wanted. This frees Adam from the entrapment of self-doubt he had been living in his whole life. I really liked all the characters in this film. Even Skeletor, the villain, was played very well by Jared Leto, who brought some interesting color to the role. I think the film is definitely worth a watch. If not in cinema, then for sure when it comes out on Amazon Prime. Side note, the Amazon plug in the first act was hilarious, and I applaud you, Amazon. But that's all I've got for this review. If you liked the movie, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, give the video a like and subscribe for more film-related content. I'll see you next week.